Good day. My name is Doug, and I am playing Fallout with the Sim Settlements 2 add-on by King Gath. If you enjoy Fallout, you will enjoy this add-on. It really changes the game, makes it much more enjoyable, I find. But that's my personal opinion. Your mileage may vary. Okay.
Oh boy, that's a lot of metal.
Whoops. Okay. Now, what am I going to do today? Let's take a look at what I have. Glowing sea. Oh, I've already kind of done that one. Painting the town. That's a quick one. Fame and Vigor. Oh, that's right. I need to go do Vault 81. Let's go ahead and get that knocked out. Right now I'm trying to alternate between regular standard mission requests and Sim Settlements quests. So if you're wondering why I'm doing things like this, that's why.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
And let's go ahead and do this real quick. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them, and Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is one of the many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough settle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago, on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter. But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's school residents certainly could have, but had they not been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among us who does remember distinctly the evidence of that evening, respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there, all right. Sitting right at the bar, sure as you're sitting in front of me now. 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile. and his laugh, and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, the moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carry on for must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess just like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went off his face all in an instant. And then his cheeks started twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry the barman right in the head. Didn't hesitate. Didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace was describing, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Synths. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter kept on shooting and throwing people around, left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheeks. And it never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was the humans of the Commonwealth had truly been infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of synth even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Which brings us to noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter, the synth, went haywire and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed were reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? And that's it. Okay. Excuse me. Undoubtedly, there's a couple of different ways to get there, but this is the one I know, so
Nothing to see.
I'm going to follow it.
Diamond City is the place to live, I tell ya. We had the right choice coming here. Can't believe I'm posted outside the wall. Who the heck got this far?
Inventory aid. Actually, no, that's pretty good. What job's there? Why don't you take care of that? Little bit of negative stuff. Okay, time to stop fooling around.
Expected?
So, I'm going to start seeing gunners now.
Just the will. Nothing but more counts.
Oh, thank God I'm wearing the power armor.
I can carry something if you need me to.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you must be close.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security.
Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've never encountered a fellow Vault dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened there? Did something go wrong?
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods. Something malfunctioned.
Oh my god. All those lives lost due to some malfunction? That's unacceptable. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. Now, I have work to do. Most everyone here is very friendly with Commonwealth visitors, although that power armor may make a few people nervous.
Ma'am, what about his friend and the dog?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You're not making any trouble.
Flattered. Not everyone gets a personal welcome from the overseer herself. Normally, that's my job.
I appreciate the hospitality.
I can imagine. Being here must be a welcome reprieve after traipsing about the Commonwealth. Anyway, welcome to Vault 81. I'm Deputy Overseer Mansfield. If you've any questions or problems, please bring them to me. Otherwise, enjoy your time in the vault.
Can you take a look at these schematics?
Oh, goody. More junk from the Commonwealth for me to examine. All right, hand it over. I'll look. Oh, I know this device. It's the Vitamatic. The Vault's previous physician used it all the time. However, when Dr. Forsyth took over, he deemed the device too hazardous. There's something about combustible tumors or some such. Is that why you're here? For the Vitamatic? If so, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. Even if we no longer use the device, it's a rare piece of technology. I can't just hand it over to some unwashed outsider.
Surely we can work something out.
Perhaps if you were to perform a number of services for the Vault. You see, part of my job is making sure the Vault runs smoothly. This often means dealing with minor issues before they become a problem. If you have the wherewithal to solve these issues, then I suppose I could justify giving you the Vitamatic as payment.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
The first task I'd ask of you is rather mundane, but vital to the Vault's continued survival. You see, our Vault's reactors are kept running almost exclusively by a single robot, Old Rusty. However, due to his poor maintenance, Rusty requires a lot of oil to stay operational. A lot of oil. If you could bring, say, 10 units of oil to Old Rusty, that should ensure his continued operation. At least for a few months.
Surely there's room for compromise.
You've got the temperament of an overseer. Very well. 4 units of oil. Your next task would be a little more hands-on. Recently, the Vault's been having some issues with its water supply. We've had to run the pumps at full power just to draw in enough water. The water we do get is of questionable quality. I need you to check the intake pipe at the nearby reservoir to see if anything is blocking the water flow, and if it is, clear it. You may have to get a bit wet. If you manage to solve the issue, finally speak to Catelyn. She deals with the Vault's plumbing.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
I'll believe it when I see it. If you do succeed, I'll have one more task for you. Finish that, and the Vitamatic will be yours. Off you go. Well, hello.
Hey, mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just by the caps.
Okay. Give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I've got to show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here. This is the depot. Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
Good to know, Austin. Thanks.
See, I told you I know things. Next stop, the overseer. I bet you go to a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too. The overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Overseer. I suppose someone needs to be in charge.
Well, if you need her, that's where we find her. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guests from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Brand says that we'll take all of her hard work, turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
I'll come here if I get home.
I like it here.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Rain makes me comb it.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat.
Bingo.
It's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Fran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair though. It's not fair.
If I ever need a new hairstyle, I'll come here.
I hate getting my hair cut. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother though. My parents died when I was real little. Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy. That's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
Good to know. I bet she takes good care of you.
When she remembers. Or isn't too busy.
Watch it, boy.
Next stop, Miss Kate. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the ball. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
getting an education.
If you say so. Next stop is the medical clinic. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you the clinic. Doc Forsyth and Rachel are okay, I guess. But I don't go there unless I have to. Or unless Gwen makes me. This is our medical clinic. If you get hurt or sick, come down here. Dr. Forsyth says they can't bother him or Rachel while they're working.
Good to know. If I need help, I'll come here.
I hope you don't mind needles. They cut you a lot in here. Now we go see Erin. She's gonna be surprised when she sees you. Come on, this way. Erin and I spend a lot of time together. She didn't believe me when I said I would bring you to her. Erin, look what I found. A stranger from the Commonwealth.
Wow. You're really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Whoa. Someone from the Commonwealth. That's so cool. We haven't had a visitor in a while now.
Thanks for doing my tour. I was so cool to show you off to everyone.
Right now. Wait up.
We're not in any rush to go. Again? But I need your help here.
Hey, pal.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
She's gone?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Do you wear your vault suit in the Commonwealth, or just when you visit us?
Hi.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Wait. I'm gonna need some oil.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water sounds funny.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
Huh?
She's looking pretty bad in there.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
I didn't even notice.
Thanks for being polite. Let me know if there's something I can get for you. I've got a little bit of everything lying around here. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Okay.
Old Rusty.
How can I assist? Warning! Overdue for maintenance. And, pardon me.
Sorry, I can't help right now.
No problem, sir.
I thought I had enough oil.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Just taking a look around.
Well, only the old generators to see down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, yet I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Oh, wait. Piper, come here. Oh, there you are.
Hey,
There it is.
hey, Old Rusty.
How can I assist? Warning! Overdue for maintenance. And, pardon me.
Here, this'll make you feel better.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are most considerate. Nothing like any oil, eh?
Oh, hey. You must be the outsider. I'm Catelyn, the vault's plumber. Or at least the closest thing 81 has to a plumber. I don't suppose Mansfield sent you here. I've been bugging him for weeks now to get someone on the water situation.
Yes, I'm here to help.
Oh, good. It's about time someone did something. The vault's residents have started to complain about the water, and I don't know what to tell them.
Water?
Recently, the water pressure from the vault's intake line dropped. That's not a huge deal, it happens now and again. Usually, we just compensate by increasing power to the pumps. Then, when a work team's free, we send them out to clear any blockages. But this is the 5th time the pressure's dropped in the last few days. I don't know what keeps causing it, and all the work teams are busy. We do have water and storage tanks, but if we can't get the water pressure back up, we'll be emptying the tanks faster than we can fill them.
I've got to get going.
Okay, bye.
We'll knock two issues out of the park.
Well, if anyone could figure out a better way.
Unknown caller.
She obviously saw something. There's the cockpit. Don't see the pilot's body anywhere. Damn birds. At the best of times, they're spies. Ashes.
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
Maybe not the best way to conclude that little scenario. with me.
We could do something like that. More about other journalists.
Won't be able to pick this.
How do you find anything in here?
Nine 2287. Bess and I got in just before sundown. Old place is still in one piece, though the north side sunk a little more. Need to shore it up the next time I'm out this way. Spring? Whole place has been trashed though. Damn raiders. Take me a week or two to get it cleaned out again. 9/12/2287. Forgot how nice it was to get off the road. Bess seems to be settling in well too. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. I still remember Annika leveling that shotgun at me. What an introduction. I think we were both glad she never pulled the trigger. 9/14/2287. Couple of blowflies bothering Bess this morning. Chased them off, nasty things. Spent the afternoon rigging up a zapper with parts from the old generator. Seems to work well enough. One jolt, that ought to keep them away for good. And 9:15. Shooting stars tonight. Sat on the deck and watched them just like we used to. She's been gone 3 winters now. All I've got left is her locket and this old place. She deserved better. 9/17/2287. Out fishing when the bugs came back. Bloat flies and worse. Hell of a swarm. Got a couple of good shots off, but upset the boat. Had to swim back. I think I drove them off, at least for now. Bess is spooked, but she'll be alright. If this keeps up, we'll leave first thing in the morning. And then another one on the 17th. Can't find the locket. Must have slipped out of my pocket when the boat flipped over. I have to go back. It's all I've got to remember her by. I can't lose that too. And that's the last entry. That's probably not a good thing. boat that flipped over. Oops. Inventory. Okay, there we are. Can breathe underwater. Okay. There's Piper. I'm not going to mess around for a locket.
I'll be damned if that whole duck
Hello
isn't
again.
gonna need
Here to talk
replacing.
about our water problems?
You should have plenty of clean water now.
Was that you who cleared the water intake? I noticed the pressure's back to normal. I'm glad someone was able to do something. The water may still have a strange taste, but at least now we won't run out of it. Here, take this. I'm sure Mansfield's already paying you, but I want to give you a personal thank you.
Cultivation. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
Don't make me regret letting you in here.
Excuse me. I've been hearing good things about you. Old Rusty is running at peak efficiency, and the vault's water problems have been solved. I didn't expect such confidence from a wastelander. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm glad I was able to help.
And help you have. Now that you've demonstrated your ability to get a job done, I feel I can entrust you with something more important. If you complete this last task, I'll be happy to reward you with a Vitamatic.
Just tell me what you need done.
Ever since we opened the vault, our safety has been a key concern. We routinely send out security patrols. But recently, any such patrol has seemed to have put in. She's not yet overdue, but still, I'm concerned. A mercenary crew resides in the area she was sent to scout, and they've caused trouble for us before. What I'd ask is that you find a crew patrol and bring her safely back to the vault.
Why are you so worried about her?
Because the individual sent on this patrol is my sister. Don't get me wrong, she's more than capable of fending for herself, but as an older brother, I worry.
Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, her patrol route is between here and Forest Grove Marsh, so she's most likely still there. But with the mercenaries recently claiming that area, she may be in trouble. Hopefully I'm just worrying over nothing. But if you decide to do this, I'd advise caution.
Is there anything else I should know?
Forest Grove Marsh seems to be a magnet for what wastelanders call feral ghouls. So if you have some kind of feral repellent, be ready to use it.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
No, good. Once you've found our missing patrol, report back to me, and the Vitamatic is yours. Good luck.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Everything's under control.
That's twice I missed.
Free for the taking.
Anything better than this?
You said something there. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Hi. How's it going, friend? You're welcome to join us. Pull up a patch of dirt, stump, a little time, whatever suits you. Take a load off and stay a while. Good fellowships on there. Drinks are how I keep bodies sober again. Can I get you something to drink?
No thanks.
Well then, good dating, sir.
So she stashed her gear by an old bridge.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Let's trade.
Go ahead.
I need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
My sensors with me.
What's up? You know what I call a good day? One that ends without a knife.
believe someone hasn't tried to steal it.
Oh, you're back. But I can't help but notice there's not a certain someone with you. What happened to the patrol?
They're dead. I'm sorry.
You're serious, aren't you? When she failed to report in, I knew something was wrong.
I'm sorry. I had to be the one to tell you.
No, it's not your fault. At least now we know what happened. Despite the circumstances, you did as much as you could. I and the rest of the vault are grateful for your assistance. The Vitamatic is yours. You'll find it in the vault's clinic. Dr. Forsyth has been informed you have permission to take it. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I need to update the vault's records. Is it true that you came
Stay out of trouble.
Heads up. Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This will only take a second. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately. Uh-oh.
Okay. Then
You're still here? Hi there.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe.
Tina.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Who's your brother?
His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin, so you can get a good idea of what he looks like. Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
You want to leave the vault?
More than you know. There's gotta be more to life than this vault. But if I leave, it's on my own terms. Not because Bobby screwed up. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting my excuses.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. If he wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Throwing a hell of a handbasket.
That's one heck of a piano.
What I wouldn't get.
Is that your pit boy?
It's my big boy, and push me harder on it, I will feed it to you. Fist and all. Or I guess without taking it off. Okay, I'm going to take it back to Diamond City and we will call it there. We just finished the first of essentially 2 Vault 81 adventures. This one is part of the Sim Settlers quest line. The next one will be part of the
Keep moving, Skip.
mainstream Fallout questline. Yeah, I guess there's one other adventure that's also part of the Sim Settlements. It comes later. So next episode I'll be doing some mainline quest lines. May actually work with the Steel Brotherhood. Haven't decided. Part of me doesn't want to have anything to do with it, but another part of me says, wow, okay, I could get T60 armor out of it.
Heard you rescued Valentine.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have power armor, but it's all T45.
Heads up.
Just let me know.
Excuse me.
Look alive.
Oops. Transfer. Store all junk. Okay.
Unknown caller.
Well, there are times when I definitely need the strength, so cool. Vegetable soup. Okay. That's cycle. So 6 hours. And that's where we will call it for right now. I thank you for joining me. If you enjoy Fallout or you enjoy my gameplay, please leave a like. If you have a comment about my gameplay or the game in general or Sim Settlements, please leave a comment. All I ask is that you be civil. I do take criticism. Beyond that, all the normal stuff, like, comment, follow, share. Y'all have a good day. I will be back with the crust.